Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwaksen and welcome to Vaka Talks, where we talk about mental health and emotional well-being in various kinds of relationships. We are doing a glossary of various terms that are frequently used in therapy sessions. Today let's talk about projection. Projection is kind of similar to blame shifting but not exactly at the same time. While blame shifting is a defense mechanism, projection is an offense mechanism. Though both of them look very similar, they are they are different at the same time. Blame shifting is when things go wrong, the narcissist does not take accountability for their actions and shift the blame onto someone else. So they are removing themselves from the repercussions of the actions that have already happened. They shift the blame onto someone else. While projecting is an offensive behavior, accusing people or projecting their emotions onto someone else before anything happens, before things go bad uh, and they come out as bad. So they want to prevent themselves, prevent the backlash, and so they accuse you of doing things that they have been doing or they have been feeling or they would have done in the situation. If they've already accused you, you cannot accuse them of the same thing, right? That's exactly what they think. So when they are lying, they accuse you of lying. A parent who is trying to protect themselves, a narcissistic parent, a narcissist by default is lying, unselfish, and does not take accountability or always try to protect themselves irrespective of the situation. So when they have said a narrative of an event, and you as a child pop up and say, I don't remember that, I think we did this, didn't we go out? The narcissist will project the lie that they have been doing, the lying that they have been doing onto the child, saying, "Oh, stop lying. That's not what happened," because they have to protect themselves. The same thing when one spouse feels attracted to someone else, they accuse their spouse of cheating on them or being unfaithful or being attracted to someone else. It happens both ways. It happens in on both spouses. An insecure spouse, narcissists are extremely insecure. An insecure spouse would have done exactly the same thing. They, whether wife or husband doesn't matter, when they feel attracted to someone outside of marriage, they accuse their spouse of being unfaithful, of uh, them not being attracted to them anymore, or them looking at other people. So now it becomes the other person's responsibility to pacify them, to make them feel important, to convince them that they're not they're not attracted to anyone, they are faithful towards their partner, while in fact it is the narcissistic partner who has been attracted to other people, or rather they might be they, uh, they might be cheating on their spouse. A healthy partner, yes, uh, there are attractive people all over the place. There is not one attractive person, and there is no law that says that we cannot be attracted to anyone else. A healthy partner just shares that, oh, that person is beautiful, that person is handsome, they have a nice smile. But a narcissist is extremely insecure and assumes that they are attracted to them and blame them for cheating on them. because they would do exactly that in that situation. If they find someone attractive, they need to get that. They cannot sit and just admire someone. They cannot sit and say, oh, that's a nice flower. No, they have to go get the pluck the flower and smell it and enjoy it. They cannot just be like, oh, that's a nice building. No, they have to live in that building. They have to work towards living in that building. So they cannot appreciate things without being obsessive and try to take ownership of things. So they accuse their partners of doing exactly the same thing. When their partner finds someone, says like, yes, that person is beautiful or handsome, they accuse them of being attracted to them or cheating on them. The same thing uh, in a workplace, when there is someone who is insecure about their own skill, when they feel that they cannot do their job properly, they are not doing their job properly. Well, everyone uh, has their gaps in what they can do. That's where we seek help, that's where we ask for help. And when someone helps them and tries to encourage them and tell them to be careful and uh, encourage encourage them to do things, they accuse the helper into trying to sabotage them by by saying like, you're trying to point out all my flaws, uh, uh, all the places that I'm not strong, because you want you want all these things to come to light so that I lose my job. That's not what the helper is trying to do. The person who is helping wants this person to succeed, because as a healthy person, that's what we want. We like helping each other out, because when I'm dependent on you for something, you're dependent on me for something as well. There is We understand that there is a give and take. We help each other out. But for a narcissist, pointing out flaws is basically to extract something out of them, to subjugate the other person, to bully the other person, to exploit the other person. So they project that exact feeling onto the helper and accuse them of trying to sabotage them. It Projection occurs in various levels, in various stages, and it is almost second nature for a narcissist to project. They cannot understand a healthy response or a healthy behavior. They do not accept a healthy behavior. They always feel that people are out to get them because they are out to get people. They are always trying to step on others and reach the high level. So they accuse others of doing the same, whatever they may do, even when they're helping. They always see something negative in everything and accuse them of that negative trait. When they are lying, they accuse you of being untruthful. When they are cheating, or when they are attracted to others, they accuse you of cheating. When they feel insecure, they project those insecurities onto you. And they when they feel insecure about a lot of things in their own personality, because a narcissistic person is extremely insecure, they they make it a point to point out all your flaws, remind you of your flaws, remind you of your insecurities. They keep bringing it up in almost every conversation, and making you feel small unworthy of whatever is that you're having. So it is their way of projecting their insecurities and their discomfort with themselves onto you to make you feel insignificant. By making you feel insignificant, they prop themselves up on top of the world and say, ah, yes, they are unhappy. I guess my job here is done. I'm happy that they are unhappy. So that's what they feel. They want to make you feel unhappy. It is always, we always have that aunt or uncle that comes in once in a while, visits us and asks us about various things that makes us feel insecure. How's how much are you earning, what's your job, or uh, why don't you have any kids, or why aren't you in a relationship. So all these things are them trying to cover up their insecurities and projecting them onto you so that they can feel happy. It is it is not weird, it is completely understandable that depression and suicide rates are at a peak around holidays, because that is when these people come over and keep triggering you and keep bringing up these insecurities to bully you, to make you feel insignificant, to make them feel happy about themselves. So this is projection. It is an extremely debilitating experience to be projected upon by a narcissist. And I hope no one gets to experience that, because it is extremely humiliating. We feel guilty, we feel insignificant, we feel that we lose our self respect, and we lose our dignity. We feel worthless when usually when people project onto us, because that is not us. They are projecting something onto us that is not us, and trying to convince us that we are that trait that they are projecting onto us. And if you're comfortable sharing, please share your experiences of someone projecting onto you in the comment section below. And please like my video if you like the content. Share it with people in your life that would benefit from my content. And please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get a notification every time I post a video. Thank you.